Hey everyone, and welcome to another custom challenge run in the Binding of Isaac. Today I have a run coming from Silver Gaming MC. It's called Mr. Freeze. I have Technology, Mom's Contacts, and Spider Bite. I have to skip the first two item rooms and shops. And then I can do whatever I want. So pretty much, I don't know, this is going to be simple because I still don't have that much damage. But at the same time I have freezing and slowing tears, which should make my life relatively easy in that regard. Especially against a boss like Duke of Flies. Duke of Flies is going to stand no chance because the flies he spawns won't protect him whatsoever, and he can't, he gets frozen and stuff, he's got no health. It's going to be great. So let's see, I saw Iron Man 3, that was pretty good, it was a fun movie. I don't know, I enjoyed it. I like action though. So I mean, there are reasons that you might think, well, it's not actually a good movie, but hey, you know, I liked it. It was fun. I still have to see Star Trek, but you know, whatever, man. I'm not worried about that yet. I'll go to the movies one day. Again. Telepills. Took me exactly where I was gonna go. Well, that's easy. Saves me like all the effort. Oh, okay, that was close. So how are you guys doing? I'm doing pretty well. Thanks for asking. Alright, skipping the item room doesn't even matter because I don't have any keys. This room is actually way more difficult than it looks. Especially when there are a couple more of the gapers and chasers there. Because they just like end up catching you because there are like a fair number of them, and then you just take damage. It's weird. Anyway, this is the last floor we need to spend time skipping stuff on. That's good. You're going to see Super Meat Boy today. By the way, for those of you that watched Super Meat Boy and like Jared, he got a new channel on YouTube because, yeah, he explains it like way later because we're just really far ahead in recording. So he explains it in like episode 8 or something. You can now find him over at Sir Sprightly. He's in my box thing on my channel about page. I'm going to take the health up. Health up is good. And no reason to stick around. Although I could have looked for a key, which might not have been a bad plan. Let's see, what day is today? Today, I mean, I'm not that far ahead. I'm not ahead at all, actually. So, this video is going up on Sunday. You should be able to see me on a Dark Souls stream this afternoon, or in a few hours, depending on your time zone. I don't know, man. And I will be joining Full Grown Gaming, another YouTube channel. He might start an Isaac series. Pretty cool dude, you know. He's doing his first playthrough, mostly blind. Gonna be great. He's partway into it, I don't know how far, but yeah, it's a blind playthrough. It's just, I love those. Dark Souls is just such a good game. I can watch people do stuff like just play through Dark Souls forever, it feels like. So I mean, I know why you guys enjoyed watching mine so much. It's just really fun. As for let's see, Ratchet Deadlocked on my channel, it's gonna happen probably. I just haven't finished it yet, and I haven't actually had time to play it in a couple days. So I have to beat it, and I will beat it. Don't worry, it's not like that difficult or anything. But I have to beat it so I can play on the hardest difficulty, which hasn't yet happened. So relax, it'll happen. I'll get there, I will play the game, and it'll be great. Everyone will love it. Ah, come on. Okay, there's an item room, so we can finally start making good use of our D6. Yeah, we only have to skip the first two. That's cool. Yeah, I assume I won't change my tiers, and I don't see why I would. I'm gonna honestly reroll Scapular because I was feeling crazy and it was a bad choice. Scapular's not bad, it's just, it's way better with Blue Baby, and, you know, it's not like bad with Isaac or anything. And I usually end up having a half heart for the later floors, so it would do something. But still, it's just, I don't know, man. Nope, stay away from me. I was feeling restless, crazy, tired of being complacent with the game's whims and whatever. Whatever. That's all. I can't go on a rant very easily on that, at least. I'm sure there are some things that I could very much rant for a while about, but that isn't one of them because it was very off the cuff. It was a random thing. Back to the grind of the reroll. This is the one thing I hate about rerolling a lot, and like playing properly about it, is all the backtracking. And I know like Northern Lion doesn't do this because it cuts a lot of fat from the video. It really does by skipping this. But I like to do it anyway. I don't want 10 bombs. I really don't. Like, it's good and all, but I have 4 bombs. I haven't really used them. I have technology. It's something that can definitely be rerolled, is the moral of the story. What else? Oh yeah, so I just started running again like a week ago, max. Well, maybe a little over a week ago actually. But anyway, I started running again, and I hadn't run consistently since October. And, well, I started with my 1.5 mile route, because that's probably my favorite route. Let's just, you know, I think that's my favorite route. And I'm already, my best time on it is 8:55, and it's like, you know, tons of hills and stuff. This isn't on a track. I never timed myself for a good run on a track for a 1.5 miles, but 8:55, that's pretty good with, you know, bunches of hills and stuff, in my opinion. I know there are a lot of very fast people out there, but that's not the point. And let's see, I started at like 12 minutes, I'm already under 10, and I've only run it like 5 times now. So I guess my body is just like, yeah, I'm ready to get back into running and be back kind of where we were. And that excites me. I got like a really good runner's high from that run. It was special. I was coughing for a while though. And no, it's not an asthma thing, it's just because one person suggested that, which is a good thing to look out for, I'm sure. This was telepills, yeah. But no, I just cough when I get like a really good thing going there. Alright, oh good, that was useless. No secret room. Let's go to the curse room. That was worth it. Curse rooms are like my favorite rooms. Let's just get that out there. They're underappreciated. They are, for sure. So you should probably give them a chance, especially if you have like high health. Like I had 5 health there, and I'm not really worried at this point in the game with freezing, slowing lasers. Yeah, that's not too bad seeming. Oh well. Book of Shadows would give us like 10 seconds of invincibility. It's pretty good, but I want to keep the D6 more than I want to have that invincibility. We're just getting really not good rerolls. Of course, I will have to go back to that other item room if I end up not having enough rerolls to change that to something I like. Because 10 bombs definitely isn't bad, it's just not what I'm after. What was I saying? I forgot. Curse rooms, give them a chance. Because they can give you really good items. I mean, they can have Deal with the Devil items in them, they can have Angel Room items in them. He just has to unfreeze and he'll die, yeah. Oh, an Eternal Heart. Now I have to remember that too. Look what this game is doing to me. Having no knockback sucks against the flies, and oh, that was close. I thought I was totally boned there. I'm gonna get out of there and back in because then the fly's gone. Makes way more sense in my opinion. Just gonna destroy all this TNT because why not? Alright, there's the boss room, and that means there's the other boss room because this is an XL floor, which I didn't mention. 2 item rooms, 2 boss rooms, twice as many rooms. And that's about that. Only 1 shop, which I might end up going to, honestly, because look at me, I have 12 cents and I didn't even realize. Gotta remember the Eternal Heart. We all know I won't. There's like almost no way. But if I keep like saying it, it might happen. I should check for the secret room right here. Hopefully it is. Darn. Otherwise, if it were there, I would have been able to go to that boss challenge room, which would, you know, have like a health up or squeezy or just a boss item that might be good. And then I would love to fight through it. Because Monstro and Larry Jr. not too hard of bosses. Abel is terrible. Every time I say that, people are like, why is Abel terrible? Because he is. He shoots your bombs back at you. He's never in a convenient place to shoot an enemy. And there's no reason that you should take him. Anyway, not taking him also means that we don't have too many passive items, which means we might continue to get passive items in rooms. Because the more passive items you have, the more active items you'll receive as you continue on in your life. So I'm trying to avoid that because I like getting good passive items and not getting active items I don't want. Because, like, it's not really... It's only going to matter in the item room pool. So, I'd be happy to get the candle, for example. But, yeah, I'd rather go here than to a shop. It has been determined that a beggar has to pay out with something every 7 cents. It has to. And it killed itself. That's delightful. But, usually it'll pay out before that, because just normal statistics and stuff. So it has to pay out every 7 cents with something. That can be an item, that can be a coin, a bomb. Well, it can't be a coin, it can be like a bomb or a key or whatever pickup it wants to drop for you, but 7 cents and it has to happen. So that's cool. Demon beggars, however, do not have to pay out at any point. They pay off with a 1/4 chance by default and a 1/3 chance if you have the lucky foot. So I think we're all glad to have that mystery solved. I'm glad that I was right about the 7 cents thing, because that's what I've been saying for a little while, because I read the code and I was like, yeah, I think that's what that means. And it turns out it is what that means. So I like feeling smart, and I like being right. Jeez, I'd rather re-roll this because it's pretty much guaranteed to be something more useful. 2 golden keys on the floor, whatever, man. I would definitely rather have the burnt penny than Samson's lock because it's not very useful. The Samson's lock, that is, and I would rather have the sun than a teleport. The hollow is a diagonal Larry Jr. That's really exactly what it is. Careful, man. Okay, we can do some damage, especially when they try to turn. That was a good fight. We get a health up and we get to deal with the devil. See what we can do. I will take the mark. Definitely will take the mark. The mark gives us damage up, speed up, and 1 soul heart. And I don't want the nail that much because I don't. I'm going to take this here telepills. There are 2 eternal hearts on the floor. Anyway, I was just hoping it would take me closer to the item room, and it did. So I will go to this here item room, take my 10 bombs, because that's worth having, Abel isn't. Anyway, having 2 eternal hearts on the floor means that I can go collect the second one and turn this one into a health up immediately, which, hey, that's cool. Not necessary because I've already cleared the floor. I didn't mean to take that. I wouldn't have if I hadn't walked into it outside of my own volition. But oh well. Maybe we'll pick up Mom's knife and then I'll be like, oh, why'd I reroll that other range up? Who knows? I don't. What could this be? The tower. Well, let's use it here. See if it'll take us to the secret room. Well, I checked. So that's all that matters, I guess. Too bad it's not next to the boss challenge room. Otherwise, I'd be a happy, happy man. And I don't really care enough to check for it elsewhere. I know it's not next to the curse room on either side. And that's about that. That'll do it for this floor. We'll pick up this Eternal Heart to make a health up immediately, because why not, I guess. We'll continue ignoring Abel because he sucks, and we'll go on to the depths, hopefully rather than Necropolis. But let's just stop trying to convince ourselves that it'll be the depths. It'll be Necropolis. Anyway, the burnt penny. Okay. No. How are you still there? Okay. I was scared for a second. That devil room wasn't supposed to stay that long. But what I was going to say is the game's frozen. Which is nice. No, burnt penny is every time we pick up a coin, there's a 50% chance that a bomb drops next to us, which is nice. And let's see. Samson's Lock is a chance every time you kill something. I don't remember the chance offhand. But every time you kill something, there's a chance that you'll gain 0.5 damage up to a max of like 3.3 or something. Yeah, get on my level, guys. People need to realize that that's possible. You can go through spikes horizontally, vertically, and diagonally. Every direction. It doesn't matter. If there are 2 spikes next to each other, you can get through them. And that got me a key, which I very much desired. Because I only had 1, which is not enough. It's not enough. Push pin, meh. And remember, I have the sun card, which I learned how much damage that does as well. So I say it does a Necronomicon-like effect, usually significantly damaging every enemy in the room. Well, the Necronomicon does 40 damage. A missing page, which activates a Necronomicon with a 5% chance if you get hit. Alright, that was worth it. That does 40 damage as well. The death card does 60 damage. The sun does 100 damage. So, that's pretty crazy. Alright, good job. Okay, can you not... Okay. The world is safe. Let's get out of here. Let's go. Found the item room. Excellent. Little Chad. Well, definitely going to re-roll that. I will take Skeleton Key, actually. Oh, by the way, it is Necropolis, and not the Depths, as I had predicted and not desired. Hey, for once, if it's Mask of Infamy, it's not. I would have been okay, because I have technology. So I wouldn't even cared, man. But Loki's really easy. Loki, no problem really ever. So this is going to be a nice, relaxing Loki fight. And the Pokey doesn't know what to do with itself because we're nowhere near it. So it's like, where do I go? Oh no, it's found us. Now we need to get out of its face. It only found us because we had to move a little bit thanks to Loki. Oh well, we could get a speed up, or we could reroll a speed up and get something more useful. That's what I'm going to do, just a spoiler for you. Unfortunately, we don't have the lucky foot. I may as well open this here chest now for a health up. It was worth it. It was definitely worth it. We still came out ahead. So like I said, you saw me go through horizontally. You can easily go through diagonally. Everyone knew that. And you can go through vertically. I can't believe I did that first try, by the way. I think that... I don't remember which one I said was the hardest, but I have a PSA about it. If you haven't watched it, you should. PSA series is pretty good. So I would recommend it. Not to be a, like, jerk and be like, yeah, I'm pretty great. Should definitely take your time and watch my videos. But, shh. Oh, I didn't mean to go into that room because I had my reroll built up. Well, that was kind of a poor accidental decision that I made. Get out of my face. Thank you. Okay, now we get that. We get another bomb, which is totally cool with me. We go back to the boss room, reroll that speed up. Hopefully we don't have to keep doing that. Because otherwise, well, lots of backtracking, lots of kind of boringness, which I don't like. I mean, I don't like it, but I do it because I want to win. You know, I do like winning. Meat, great. Health up, 0.3 damage up, that's that. Great item, love it. I could keep exploring, but I've already been to the curse room. I don't care for the shop. I'm going to get out of here. This is something that's definitely changed in my gameplay. Oh, yeah. Is that I used to pretty much always explore every room until the womb. But recently, not so much. I've just kind of been like, well, I accomplished what I wanted to. I killed the boss, went to the item room. The good stuff. Alright. The thing about it, if you have an Eternal Fly frozen, when... Oh, this room is so stupid. Wow. Oh, I almost did it again. It's a gear check, and that's not okay. That's really not. There shouldn't be any room where you have to take damage unless you have specific items. If you don't have really good damage, or if you don't have flight, or get really lucky with your freezing, like I almost did, you're taking damage in that room, and it's stupid. That shouldn't be a thing that's in a game like this. This game, it should be possible to get through the game, no problems, all on your skill, with any items. And I mean that. I will play this beggar, even though we could go to the shop. I haven't been keeping track of greed because I haven't gone to a single shop. So, who knows what's what. Bum friend, I'll reroll that. Mom's bottle of pills. I'd rather have the sun than strength, by the way. Strength is all stats up for a room. I was going to say, I bet it's going to be telepills because that's the only pill we've seen all run. And so it was. You'll have to believe me about my prophetic wisdom. Or not, but you know, I promise. I did predict that. Oh, good. We got our 99th key again. I was pretty worried because having only 98 keys is kind of like a death sentence. Like if you have 98 but not 99, you may as well quit the game. It's just pointless to try. You're screwed. You're hopeless. Okay, get out of my face. What are these guys called? I forgot last time. I'm forgetting this time. Gurgles. They're called gurgles. I knew it was a G. Okay, I unforgot, and the world is once again safe. Oh good, we have 99 keys still. There's a reason that I should just open that because I have so many keys, but I don't want to fight for it. I don't, because it's probably not particularly good. I will take homing bombs. Homing bombs is pretty good, honestly. It is. We get 5 more bombs, and they track enemies. Let's do this. Oh, I missed that time. But it was worth it. Let's get the sun back and get out of there. See? That was good. We made it the second try. Oh, I'm so meta. I wonder why no one does that. And everyone was like, it's so difficult. Like, I remember that there was at least one person who commented on the PSA who was like, well, why would you do this? It's really hard to do these. And I was like, well, I mean, if you practice it, it won't be hard. I mean, do you call going through the spikes diagonally difficult? Because, I mean, it's not. But it might be if you'd never done it before. But most people figure that out on their own. Like, I figured out that you could go through diagonally on my own. I was just like, you know, the way these are behaving, it looks like this is possible. And it was. Because I noticed that I wasn't getting hit by them in, like, certain situations. Like, I can kind of walk on them there, you see. And I was like, well, you know, that seems like that would work. And it did. And that's how a lot of people had that experience. But they don't seem to think that, well, these hitboxes are weird, and they're kind of circles. And as it turns out, the circles don't share the line perfectly. They don't have that one point of intersection perfectly. Or maybe you're walking on, like, where the lines would intersect or something. Well, they're circles. They're not lines. They don't intersect perfectly. But Guardian Angel, I will take. You might think me crazy. But having at least one orbital is actually way better than... Like, it's more important to have your first orbital than maybe it is to have your second orbital. Maybe. Because having one does a lot more for you than you give it credit for. Everyone's like, oh, single cube of meat, I don't want that. Yes, you do. Single cube of meat is great. It's very underrated. So now I'll fight Mom. And this hopefully won't be too bad. By the way, if we use the sun, it would, like, destroy her. Because it hits all of the doors, even if they're not currently there. And thus kills everything. And remember, for 100 damage to everything, that's 400 damage to the doors. And then... Or maybe Mom just has really low health and it doesn't damage everything, but either way, it does a lot of damage to her. I don't know how much health any bosses have. I don't know how much any have, not just most. Oh, that was really stupid. Back to orbitals. Guardian Angel's a really good one because it rotates faster than everything else and it causes everything else to rotate faster, which means that it's pretty much blocking more places more consistently. Although you might say it spends less time in any one spot. I don't think the hitbox collision detection is like so much so that you notice. I think it's more the way I'm saying it. Where, you know, because sometimes even when things are moving slowly, you'll see something hit your, like, cube of meat or whatever, and you'll be like, that wasn't where that was. Actually, that didn't happen like that. But you're okay with it because you already avoided the damage, and you'd rather not take damage than take damage, right? I know I would. And Globins are really annoying. I've never had 3 of them here before. Get out of my face. Okay, we're good now. Guardian Angel also damages any enemy it comes into contact with, much like the cube of meat. Now, these would be 4 telepills. I'm totally re-rolling it. I know they would... Oh, that sucks. I'm not going to take that because I have no reason to. It's already out of the boss pool now. So I'm just going to leave it because it doesn't help us. It doesn't. And that's another thing that most people don't do. They're like, well, this item sucks. It's useless. But I'm going to take it anyway because Well, you want me to just leave an item? No, it's better to leave an item in a lot of cases. If it's really bad, or if you don't want it, it doesn't help you. If you don't want more spacebar items, there are reasons. Everything's only in the boss pool once, so that's already gone. We're not going to see it again. It's like we took it, but we don't have that whole restriction getting more spacebar items. It's pretty good, I'd say. Although, then again, we are now on the womb, which means we don't really care because there aren't going to be item rooms anymore. Oh, the game froze twice. That's unusual for me. Oh well. We'll just keep waiting forever. Cry about it a little. Oh well. Still waiting. What's going on in my life? Come on, hurry up, Isaac. You know you can do it. You know you can do it. Hopefully this time it comes through for us instead of freezing again, but maybe I just jinxed it. I don't know. Okay. Everything is okay. But we still have the floor transition music happening, which is really strange. I don't know if this is normal. I don't want that half heart. This is another thing not a lot of people do. Or not enough people do, or people don't know to do, or something because of the players they've been exposed to. Don't take half hearts if you have a half heart. You don't want it. If you have the Polaroid. Or anything else that activates at only a half heart. Because there's no reason to. It just prevents you from getting your Polaroid invincibility or whatever other effect. So once you're in the womb, unless you have the wafer, by the way. But once you're into the later floors like this music is throwing me off really badly, I'm going to be honest with you. Don't take a half heart if you have a half heart sitting around because you're giving up invincibility. 5 seconds of invincibility could change the game. This is so strange. Is this like the normal music and I'm just completely unaware because I never notice it? Or I think I don't notice it because I've got a, what's it called? There's a psychology term for when you're used to something, a sensory adaptation kind of, where I just don't notice the music because it's what's always playing, and that's just all there is to it. Alright, let's see what this is. Tears up, that's good. That allows us to fire more frequently, increasing our DPS. It's kind of like a damage up, but not quite. And I'm happy with any kinds of damage up, although this is bad for the Isaac fight, for example, and the Blue Baby fight, because they fire at you based on how much you fire at them, well, how much you hit them. So firing more at Isaac means he'll fire more at you, and that means it's harder to dodge. This can't be the right music. It just can't. I'm gonna try something. No, that didn't fix my life. But I mean, this could very well be the right music, and you all are just like laughing at me, but it feels so wrong. Because this is what was playing when we were changing floors. And I think it plays every time you change floors. But I could be wrong still. I keep saying that. Sorry I'm whispering. I don't know if you hear me every time I do that. Yeah. This is probably the wrong way. I was planning on going right. Then I didn't. Also, the reason I'm just sitting on the sun here is because my butt's cold. I mean, that's all there is to it. No. We get full health from it, which is pretty good. Oh, that was terrible, terrible damage to take. Yeah, but once we get our invincibility, we'll pop the sun, get full health, and have that to do all over again. Hopefully there will be a half heart laying around that we can pick up after we use the sun so that, you know, we just take 1 damage, like, on purpose even. Because it's functionally the same amount of health. It just is also functionally more health, kind of, because you can tank a bunch of hits in those 5 seconds where you're invincible. So, definitely way better that way. I don't even need the key, I just want it. It was actually useless. Okay, so now we just use the sun. We see that we were going the right way. And then we bomb ourselves and take that half heart. Yeah, we could have just gotten hit on an enemy, but that would be no fun, okay? I'm trying to be next level here, and I'm succeeding. I am sad that we lost the sun so early, though. I was hoping to have that last for a while. The reason I used another key there is because those can drop things, and if you have as many keys as I do, there's no reason not to. Because I'm not going to get 97 chests in the chest. I hope. Well, I mean, that's not true. I don't hope that. But I don't think that's possible. So there's no reason not to use my keys. Even if it were possible. There are only 198 items in this game. And if we got 97 of them, I don't know what the split between actives and passives is, but still, that's pretty silly. Let's see what's in our deal with the devil. Hopefully Krampus. It's not Krampus. I will take the Pact. I would love to take Brimstone, but that doesn't help us. I will take the Pact. That gives us 2 soul hearts at the cost of 2 of our red hearts. It gives us damage up and tears up. So that's pretty good. Reroll Lord of the Pit. Am I feeling crazy? It's our last deal with the devil. Let's get crazy. So now we can fly. We also fire pretty fast and we have not terrible damage. I'm going to look in the secret room and then I'm actually... It's a terrible idea, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to go to the curse room. Okay, let's go in here. It's greed, don't care. We'll go to the curse room. And it's Guppy's tail. Oh my god, it's Guppy's tail. That was totally worth 1 soul heart. Because now, if we make it to the chest, or even if we don't, we have another utero or womb floor, which will be great. We get more chests and less of other stuff. We don't need other stuff, and we have a lot of keys, so as many chests as possible, that's great. Like, really, truly great. Let's go down. And now we can avoid spikes easily. Speed down, I don't honestly care. Speed up, and it's supposed to be range up. It's supposed to be, but it's not. It's Roid Rage, speed up plus range up, but it only gives the speed up. And it's more speed than I need. Okay, perfect. Let's get crazy up in here. Wasn't worth it. Lost another soul heart. Normally I don't play that risky about things. He's just going to teleport onto that, yeah. Unfortunately, I have Soul Heart, but also fortunately, I have a Soul Heart, you see. I would, bomb myself again to get that half heart so that I could have the Polaroid Invincibility oncoming. But I don't want to lose my Soul Heart for that cause. Although, technically, it might be worth it. Might be. I'm not sure, though. I'm going to use a bomb here. No tinted rocks. You can't tell tinted rocks from regular rocks in the womb. So sometimes, if you have the ability like Ipecac, Dr. Fetus, etc., you want to blow up every rock in the on the whole floor, both times. But if you don't, well, you just have to hope for some luck, or bomb when you decide it's worth it, or when you need it. So now I want to take one more hit, because there's a half heart laying around, so we'll go get that half heart, and get our Polaroid Invincibility on. Taking tactical hits. How many people do that? Like, really? Do you watch anyone else that does that? Maybe you do, because I don't watch that many other Isaac players. But tactical hits, smart stuff. Next level gaming. That's what you get here. You get me being really meta about this game, and knowing like the effects of everything, and implications of most things. So hi, how's it going? Oh, come on, pop up. There you go. No, I don't want that red heart. That would have been unfortunate. Okay, that was close. The eye almost decided, it's time to die, fool. And then I was like, no, and then I didn't die. You see? That's exactly how it happened. Sloth, yeah, okay. I want him to blow up a bunch of the rocks, so that we can see if tinted rocks exist. That'd be great. So at this point, I might just let this sloth go crazy. Blow up a lot of rocks, dude. You blew up half of them already. Get it on for me. Hey. Oh, well. I haven't been using my bombs, but I will. Please, thank you. Do it again. Do it again. I don't need that. Oh, fine. I'm just going to kill you now. You did enough work. I'm sure one of those that we didn't get blown up is a tinted rock, but It's okay. Hierophant is awesome. It gives us 2 soul hearts. And, alright, we found the boss. Chests. Galore. I'm going to use a bomb so we don't have to pick up this heart. Totally actually worth it. I'm not even joking. 5 seconds of invincibility or 1 bomb. Which would you rather have? If you answered 1 bomb, you're wrong. Just a thought. Oh yeah, we have homing bombs. Totally forgot about that. So we can place our bombs haphazardly and they'll just like go into the heart and wreak havoc. If we freeze it, which we have been, it doesn't spawn stuff, it stays down longer. We have much less risk, we fight less stuff. Everything is nice. It would be nice if we had gotten a pretty fly or a cube of meat somewhere along the line. I'm always amazed when we get runs where we don't get any cubes of meat, because that's just so unusual. But it didn't happen this time. No cubes of meat for us. To the cathedral. Alright. I have no idea where to go. Let's go right. It's probably going to be down because down's where I was originally going to go. Steven, that's awesome. That's 1 damage up. And I need every damage up I can get. Certainly helped us out. And having a high rate of fire with against Isaac, as I've said before, sucks. But if your damage is really good, it's kind of okay. It's compensated by the fact that you'll get the fight done faster, so you get shot less. Then again, sometimes you don't, because you're bad. Oh, the fly! When you freeze the Eternal Flies, they sit around and then wait to kill you because you're unaware. Even when you kill... Yeah, see? That one's just sitting there. Oh, it was gonna stay eternal white stuff. And then it didn't. It looked like it was, at least. At least we have the range to deal with these holy leeches painlessly if they don't screw us. Which is not really ever guaranteed. Again, I don't want the heart, but I'll take the rest. See, having Guppy's Tail was really, really good. And all these keys, which, I mean, geez, they're kind of self-sustaining right now. Of course, in the chest, every item, or every chest will contain an item. Justice, sure. So we won't have replenishing keys, but that's really okay with me, because I can't use all these keys. I can't. I knew this way would be wrong, but we can deal with Monstro 2 really easily just by utilizing what I call the pro strat. Which is what you see everyone do now that fight when they fight Monstro 2. It's just how you fight Monstro 2. So, you just do this. Much as you gotta. Our damage definitely could be better. Maybe we'll get lucky and get something else in another chest. What could give us more damage from a chest? I don't know. But we can reroll and get like item room stuff, so pretty much a lot of things. The widows can jump on each other if, you know, we're lucky. Which it seems we're not because we're slowing too much. Oh, there it was. You saw the health bar just kind of jump down a little bit. That was nice. That was a close, tight dodge. Get the soul heart, which was nice. I didn't expect that. Because I don't think that that boss counted as blue, but maybe it did. It could have. This seems like the right way. Oh no. I hate holy leeches. I really do. Some of the worst enemies in the game. Great, delightful. Stay out of my face, and no one has to die except you. That's a good deal, right? Could fight there. Don't want to. This isn't the right way. That hit me. Oh man, the game is just like... Screw you right now. Okay, you die. And I fight you, and you die really quickly as well. Get another key, and is this a full heart? Yes, it is. So we get back to optimal health, and that's great. Of course, I picked the wrong way every time, but at least it wasn't down, and I was like, well, screw down, I'm going up, or right, or whatever I did. By which I do mean right. I did right first. So at least I didn't, like, pick the right thing and then change my mind. Let's pick this up. We're going to go all the way to the bottom right there to pick up a full heart. Because as long as there are hearts in 2 rooms, you can definitely get a full heart. But I know that there's a full heart in one of those rooms. I just would rather not be screwed by having less health than I could. Then there's a heart and a half in the other room. I know that. I remember that. Yeah. I think flight was the right choice. We might have not enough health, kind of, in some ways, but the maneuverability is pretty useful. Okay, don't teleport into me. Although, I think complaining about the babies and angelic babies teleporting inside of you, complaining about it's silly, because they don't damage you right away. You have plenty of time to get out of there no matter your speed. So, it's just my opinion. Sloth again. Sloth won't be hard. That hit me. So I guess that means we're backtracking. I'm playing already. Oh, whoa. These are some of the stupidest explosions I've ever experienced. Come on. What is this card? The stars teleports us to the item room normally, but since there's no item room, it would just be a random teleport. I'm going to use it once we get the heart. Because it can only help us get closer, or take us nowhere different, which is fine too. So it's totally worth it in my opinion, although it could also take us to the... Oh, this isn't a full heart. Ooh. Well then, we're in far more dire straits than I had believed us to be. I don't know if we're going to win. I've been on, well, 2 videos before this I've lost, but I won like a lot of episodes in a row before that. Easy and difficult alike. So, it's okay. I can lose sometimes, basically. Judas's tongue is a pretty good trinket. But it's useless for us now. What it does is it makes, I'll deal with the devils. Deals with the devil cost only 1 red heart. Although the soul heart ones are unaffected. Alright, I'm gonna have you two kill each other if possible. Thanks. Well, one of you handled it, and then Guardian Angel can do the rest for this one. There we go. Perfect. I almost can't kill that with my tears. Alright, come up clutch. Alright, that's a full heart, so that is pretty clutch. Let's see if we can do this. The freezing is going to make a huge difference. Oh my god, that hit me. You've got to be joking. Anyway, freezing Isaac means he doesn't shoot at us. We can push a couple bombs his way. And remember, they're homing, so they'll just kind of stick to him a little bit. Oh, no. Whenever we freeze him initially, we just should kick a bomb his way. Stay away from me. I'm not very hopeful right now. I'm really not. Yeah, this is not going to be okay. Oh, I walked into it. Anyway, that was Mr. Freeze. Please leave your custom challenge run suggestions in the comments, and I'll do the ones that I like the most or think would be the most entertaining to watch. Every so often, I just wonder, how fast can I say that? And that was reasonably fast. Wasn't me trying to go really fast, though. I don't know. Anyway, I like the meta ones, or the ones that kind of take away my control with, like, Infinite D6 and the like, where I don't decide how much. Those are fun. Meta's cool. Balanced ones are good as well, though, because I like one that's challenging but also doable. Not like, oh yeah, let's make this as hard as possible so there's no chance of winning. I don't want to do that. I'm not going to do that, because, yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.